Amazon workers on strike now in Coventry. The GMB union saying their industrial action taking place on March the 2nd as well, and a week between March the 13th and 17th too. Our reporter Jack Carson is there for us now. And Jack, certainly there have been a lot of these stories about people unhappy with their working conditions, rest breaks and so on. But is it about conditions or pay?
Well, good afternoon, Mark. Welcome here to the Amazon site in Coventry, where once again, for the second time, Amazon, through about 350 Amazon workers that belong to the GMB union, are walking out over, of course, pay and working conditions. I'm joined now by Stuart Richards, who's a senior organiser for the GMB. Stuart, what's changed in the month since your last strike here?
Well, the only thing that's really changed is the resolve of our members. Amazon still refuse to engage, discuss or have any acknowledgement of the issues our members here face. So what's happened is that they've become incredibly angry about what's happening. They've decided that they're going to take charge of the disputes. They've set out that we're going to be striking today. We'll be striking on Thursday, and then a full day of action, a full week of action beginning Monday the 13th. So effectively, if Amazon still continue to refuse, then we'll continue to escalate these disputes.
We're hearing a lot of stories around some of the conditions within inside this centre and across Amazon centres. What are some of the things that the members here have to face as they go to work?
I think there's lots of issues, and if you start talking to some of the workers here, each one will come back with a different series of concerns that they've got. But one of the most fundamental things, if you go to work and you don't know the performance target that you're going to be measured against, if you aren't told throughout that day, but if you fail to meet that target, you're going to end up in trouble, potentially lose your job. That's a really serious issue, and that's what our members here face. They turn up for work, they have an algorithm that measures performance, that they don't know what that performance level is, they don't know what the target is, and effectively they're trying desperately to keep up with that, with a kind of culture of fear hanging over them, not sure whether they're going to end up losing their job if they fail to meet that.
But on the point of pay, Amazon say since 2018 there's been a 29% increase in the minimum hourly wage paid to Amazon employees. They say it's competitive. That's fair, isn't it, for this work?
Well, if you ask the workers, probably better than me, a couple of bits. They've lost a series of benefits over that period of time. So Amazon used to give workers shares. That's now been completely removed. They've taken over other benefits for them, and even the minimum wage has increased by 27%. The reality here is, from April, this site is going to be virtually a minimum wage employer. So for workers that go in there, work incredibly hard and generate a huge amount of profit for this company, they deserve better than minimum wage. And again, for Amazon to say that they're proud of that is a real slap in the face for these workers.
But looking across, this is only one site that's under dispute. What's the support like across Amazon sites across the country? Is this something that we could see escalate across the UK?
Again, each time we do this and then the members at Coventry take that step forward, we're seeing members in other workplaces other Amazon warehouses start to join us. We're seeing other members in other Amazon warehouses start to approach us and say, can we get involved in this? And the reality is, this dispute isn't settled for Amazon workers. It's likely that these disputes are going to spring up in different warehouses right across the UK. That's where we're going to be. And again, that should be an incentive for Amazon bosses to actually start to sit down, talk to GMB and actually try and resolve the concerns that their workforce has got.
OK, Stuart, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. We heard it here. Unless Amazon start to come to the table and start to bring these negotiations to the GMB, this dispute looks like it will continue.